Hi and good morning. This is Donna, also known as SmoothFox, and I'm going to create this morning a flower that can be made into just an applique, or you can use it and we'll make it into a square. And I think I've figured out how to use my pause button, so at least we might be able to get this into one video. First thing you're going to do is use an H hook. It's an 8 by 0.0 millimeter, and you're going to get whatever color that you want to make the majority of your flower, and I'm using pink. And you can use the magic loop to start, or you can chain 5 and do what I'm doing, slip stitch to form a ring. And the next thing we'll do is chain 3. And then we're going to crochet over our tail and into the ring, and we're going to place 15 double crochets. So I'm going to pause the video and we'll catch up at the end. Hopefully some of you are working along with me. Okay, well, that didn't work out. Okay, we are back at the end now where I'm on the 16th double. And what I'm going to do is slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And what you're going to want to do now is pull up a big loop, because we're going to hold that color and go to the next color right now. And I just happen to have some green, pale green. So we're going to skip one stitch over, and we're going to join the next color, which I'm using green. And what we want to do is chain 3, and then we will double crochet in that same stitch. Actually, we're going to put 4 double crochets. There's 2, so that would be the chain 3 plus 1. The chain 3 plus 3 doubles. And then we'll skip a stitch, and in the next stitch we're going to put 4 doubles. So we'll do that right now, and then I will pause again so that you can catch up with me. And what you're going to do in each of every other stitch is you're going to put 4 doubles, skipping 1 stitch in between. Okay? So we'll skip that stitch and go to the next one. And where I'm going to rejoin you in the video will be the stitch right before this stitch with your long loop in it. Okay, I'm back, and I'm at the stitch right before we pulled up that big loop. So I'll put the last 4 doubles in that stitch. Okay. Whoop. The next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to move this pink yarn to the front, and we're talking about the tail that leads to the yarn and this loop. So move that to the front, and we're going to join this stitch that we're ending here to the very first top of the chain 3 of the first stitch. So we'll join that with a slip stitch, and I always just do an extra little stitch at the end. Then we're going to leave ourselves a long enough tail to weave it in later and pull it through. Now, if you've done everything right, you've got this on this side now. So the first thing we're going to do is put this chain right here back on our hook, and we will pull the slip stitch through. And we're going to want to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, what am I going to do? Okay. Let's chain 2 more. 1, 2. So a total of 5, just because it's this beginning, which would be a double. And then what we're going to do is flip this forward slightly, and we're going to look for the back ridge of the second stitch. And that would be right here. Not the back loop, but the ridge right behind the back loop. and we're going to insert our crochet hook in that stitch. Sorry, it's acting up for me. Let's try this one more time. Insert it, pull through the stitch, and let's just say we'll make a single crochet, and then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to come over to that skipped stitch from round 1, and we'll stick the crochet hook in that stitch, come up. Now we're not working it through this back part, we're coming through the hole there, and we're going to do a double crochet, and then we're going to chain 2, and then going to the second one, 1, 2, we'll flip it forward again, and we'll find the loop, which is right here, and we're going to work a single crochet, chain 2. Now we're going to go to that next skip stitch and work a double. So we'll insert our hook, bring it up this way. Someone told me about the last video I was going too fast, so certain things I'll go slow. Chain 2, and we'll tilt it forward again. We're going to look for that second stitch back loop, which is right here. Okay, and we'll single crochet. Now we'll do another chain 2, and we'll do the next double where we have the skip stitch. Okay, now I'm going to pause it and then pick it up when I get all the way over to the other side. Okay, welcome back at the very end here. So I'm doing my last single there, chain 2. Now what we're going to do at this point is we're going to we're going to slip stitch in the 4th chain up. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, here's the 5th one is right here. 4th one, I'm sorry, the 3rd stitch up. Okay, all right. First thing I want to do is I'm going to chain 1 and single crochet in that same stitch. Okay, let's see. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put 3 double crochets in this single crochet here. And then we're going to chain 3, and we'll put 3 more double crochets. And in the next one, we're just going to single crochet. Okay, so now we're going to be going into the single crochet right here. We're going to put 3 more doubles. Well, Donna, there's 1, 2, 3, and chain 3. 1, 2, whoop, 3. And we will do 3 more doubles in that same stitch. There's 1, 2, 3. And then in this next one, we're going to single crochet. And basically we'll continue that around. We'll put 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles here, and then we will single crochet in the next one. I will do it one more and then we'll pause the recording. So there's 1 double, 2 doubles, 3 doubles, chain 3. Now we're going to put 3 more doubles. So 1 double, 2 doubles, 3 doubles, and we'll single crochet. Now I'm going to pause it and I'll catch up with you when we get around here. Okay. Okay, we're back toward the end now. I'm going to finish up this and show you how we'll do the next portion. Let me finish the last little petal here. I've got kind of like, I don't know, baby colors, a lot of them, because a lot of the people that work with me, two of them have had babies recently, so you'll notice a lot of my squares have the baby theme, but you know, you can use whatever colors that you'd like. Okay, now we're back at the beginning. Let's find that first single crochet, and what we're going to do is slip stitch, and like I said, I always do an extra little chain and we'll cut the yarn. So at this point you can weave in your ends and have a cute little applique to go on something, or you can join the 2 points with another applique on top and just make a whole string of these. However, I think I want a square, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my white, but you can join, you know, grab whatever color you'd like. Let me grab my white from here. And I think it's kind of wrapped around. Okay, so first thing I think we're going to do is we've got to form a corner. When you have 8, you can do a corner, a corner, a corner, and a corner. So we're going to do a corner here. And we'll chain 4 because we're going to have to do a triple crochet. So we'll triple crochet. Well, Donna, let's try this one more time. So we're going to have a corner of 3 doubles, and what I'm going to do at this point is a chain 3, and did I say doubles? I meant triples. Okay, so this is just okay. So we've got a corner. We're going to need to attach it here. I'm going to go into the back loop of the second chain. Not back loop. I'm going to go into the ridge of the second chain. So here's the first chain, second chain. It was right here. And I'm just going to do a single crochet. And since this middle one always ends up being too high if I do doubles, I'm going to do some half doubles in there. There's 1, 2, 3, let's see, let's do 4. Let me grab some more yarn out here, and we'll do 4, and we'll do another chain. Notice we did not do a chain after this, we did a chain after the single, so we'll chain there. Let's go to the second loop, and I'm looking for the back ridge again, and I'm going to do a single. And now we're ready to do 3 triples, chain 3, 3 triples for a corner. So here we go. We'll do a triple, a second triple. Well, nothing like trying to go too fast and get myself messed up here. And I still have not mastered how I can tell if I'm in frame or not. So if I'm out of frame, it's not done on purpose because I cannot see what it's doing. It's sitting on the table in front of me. Okay, now we'll repeat what we did before. We'll go to the second chain, and we're going to go into the back loop, and we're going to single crochet. And we're going to have to chain 1. And then we're going to do 4 half double crochets. So there's the first one. I need more yarn. And then we'll do 3 more half doubles.